Hello, this is Dave from Sprues and Brews, and I'm back with another exciting unboxing video. And in a slight change of pace, we're going to be unboxing this new starter set from Steamforged Games for Warmachine. So some of you may have heard of Warmachine before. It previously was an IP under Privateer Press, but more recently has been taken over by Steamforged Games. They are revitalising the range. They're bringing out a load of new kits, including this brand new 2-player starter box, which for the first time includes plastic miniatures for Warmachine, which is super exciting. So myself and Sprues and Brews member Jay actually played Warmachine many years ago. We're probably talking, 10, 15 years ago when it was under Privateer Press. We had a few games with the then quite chunky kind of resin models. And it was great fun. You had your Warcaster, which you get 2 of in this box, 1 per side, as the kind of leader, and they had like an aura where they could give orders to Warjacks, which are your big robots, as well as your sort of more human sort of infantry. The problem I had back then was once your Warcaster died, it all fell apart rather quickly. So it'll be interesting to see what the rules are like now. I know the rules are free to download via their app, which is also free. And I think you might get some rules in here, but I've not unboxed this yet. This is literally just arrived, still shrink wrapped. We're going to get it open and we're going to check out all the sprues. But first of all, let's check the front. So you've got 2 forces here. You've got the Khador. Apologies if I pronounce these wrong. My pronunciation's rubbish. They're like your really military kind of faction. You can see your Warcaster at the front here. Then you've got 3 sort of infantry guys. You've got another character, I believe he's the other character. And you've got a named Warjack. Warjacks are kind of big robots. On the other side, we've got the Cygnar, and these guys like to experiment. They use kind of lightning and such as their power source. Again, you've got a Warcaster to lead. You've got a unit of 3 troops, and you've got a special character as well. And of course, a named Warjack. And before I open this, it's important to mention the name Naught Warjacks, because the separate Warjacks they've released are actually, they can be given different like upgrades and stuff, and they can change sort of data sheet. So one kit can become multiple different data sheets basically. In this box, because they're named, they are a set layout. They're a set armament. So I can't imagine we're going to see any real different weapons and stuff to equip with them. They should be as standard. Anyway, I think that's enough waffling from me. Let's get this unboxed. So everything's now out of the box, and there's something quite big that I've noticed is missing, but we're going to get to that. First of all, you got this nice little sheet. I made quite a nice little poster. And then on the reverse, you've got this. So scan the code to find all the information to get started. Instructions, how to play Warmachine. So you scan that QR code, and you've got a QR code for the app. That's important. We'll come back to that in a moment. We're going to check out the first sprue. It's a Khador sprue of infantry. Really nice sort of detailed kits. Again, I want to stress that I believe these are the first plastic miniatures we've ever seen for Warmachine. I think a lot of the stuff they've got on pre-order at the moment is still resin. So I don't think we're going to see an awful lot of plastic Warmachine. But it's cool that this starter set comes in plastic. I hope they do more of it. They look like really detailed kits. Yeah, there's a few smallish parts there, but nothing too complicated, I don't think, when we compare them against sort of Warhammer kits, which we see a lot more of. It's nice quality plastic as well. There's Steamforged Games. Yeah, no complaints. I'd say that's as good as Games Workshop plastic. But then I'll move on to the second sprue, which I believe is the Warjack for the Khador. I quite like the Khador. They do have some Russian influence in like their sort of design aesthetics. I think they've, or at least they used to with the old version. I think they've tried to kind of give them their own unique identity now, but they do still have some stylization of sort of classic Russians from World War II. But they're really cool. They're like, their Warjacks are quite hefty, and they look like they can take a bit of a beating, maybe a little bit slow, but they'll get there and then they'll do some damage. So it looks like a really nice kit. I, in particular, like this massive shield. I think blades or something come out the front of. So yeah, really nice sprue. We then have another sprue of infantry. This is some more Khador. So again, a few A few small parts, but nothing too complicated, at least by the looks of it. Got the Khador iconography there. A few big hefty shields. Really like those shields, they're really, really cool. We'll flip that over. See there, more detail. Excellent stuff. I'm sure we're going to get to some Cygnar in a second. Again, my pronunciation's absolutely shocking. But yeah, we've got some of the electric boys here with their cloaks. Very like duelists with their pistols. Very, very cool. They're almost like inquisitorial, the infantry, for this particular range of models for the Cygnar. Really, really nice. And then we've got the Warjack for the Cygnar. A couple of massive weapons there. Nice sort of shield. Legs and such. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Flip that over. Very good. Very nice. We do have one more sprue. And it looks like some like movement trays. And you've also got some like scenery, some like little walls, which is quite a nice touch. Like that. Yeah, I definitely think they're movement trays. So that's all the sprues. There is one more thing. You do get a little packet of bases for your miniatures. But that's it. That's the contents of the box. So it doesn't actually come with any printed instructions. That's what this little piece of paper is for. So you've got a QR code there to take you to a website to not only teach you how to play Warmachine, but also how to build your minis. Now, call me old-fashioned, but I like a good printed set of instructions. So I'm disappointed it doesn't come with those, to be honest. But that's probably where my kind of disappointment ends, because you've got two quite well-balanced looking sides. I like the fact that all the rules are free. I know we're going to be covering quite a bit of Warmachine going forwards on the website, so I'm going to try and get these, or between myself and Jay, we're going to get these built up and hopefully painted, so that in a few moments' time we'll transition to some built-in painted minis. And we'll also check out some of the rules as well, so we can kind of talk about that a little bit more before the end of the video. For now, though, we've unboxed everything. I think it's time to take a pause, and after the next transition, hopefully, we'll see what these minis are like assembled. Okay, so some time has passed since the first part of this video, and I can reveal some of my progress. So I managed to build, and he's not quite finished, paint the Warjack from the Khador, which is the side I've gone for. I'm really impressed with how these models went together. All the parts are numbered, and all the numbers kind of interlock, so one goes with two goes for free, etc. And all the little nubs and kind of inserts of the parts are all like really neatly fitting. I would say it was actually easier to build this than it is quite a few of the Games Workshop kits, even some of the more recent ones. I'm not saying they're difficult, but this was really easy to assemble. No problems at all. Yeah, I've really enjoyed building painting him so far. He's kind of got the effect that I was going for. I want quite a battle-worn sort of Warjack. He's not quite finished to the base. Andy and Matt have both given me some tips for sort of the glowy bits and things. I will be posting some better pictures of him over on the website in the article, which will be linked in the description below. But yeah, really impressed with the quality of the plastics in this kit. It really is the perfect two-player starter set for Warmachine. I've had a read of the rules as well. Looks like they've really fine-tuned that compared to when I originally played some time ago, so I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. All the rules are free. You can download them through the app and on the website. Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic system. I'm looking forward to getting the rest of the box built and painted. Jay's busy working on the Cygnar side. and hopefully we'll get some games in very, very soon. And hopefully we'll have a lot more Warmachine content for you guys on our social media channels and over on the website. But a massive thank you to Steamforged Games for sending us this box set. You've really revitalised my interest in Warmachine. I can't wait to get the infantry built, get this guy finished, and get some games on the go. So yeah, make sure you check out the full review and better pictures in the link below. And until next time, we'll see you again very soon. Bye!